So recently PnB Rock's killers were sentenced for supposedly killing PnB Rock, right? But in this video, I'm gonna prove to you guys that it was fake, because not only did PnB Rock admit he was alive, but he also did predictive programming many times that he was going to fake his death. So before I get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that me and Divine Sade both drop videos on our Patreon. Some of our recent videos are the Sonya Massey video. Then we also exposed the Satanic Olympics ritual. And we also dropped a numerology ebook on how to use numerology to succeed in the Matrix. So if you're interested in all of this content, be sure to join our Patreon. The link's in the description. But back to the video. So one of PnB Rock's other characters is Nipsey Hussle's brother, Blacc Sam. As you guys can see, they look exactly alike. They even have the same eyes right here. But before I get deeper into that, I want to talk about the predictive programming that PnB Rock did in this music video before he faked his death. So he has this music video, and as you can see on the thumbnail, he's literally dead or playing dead in this music video. I can't make this up. It's all in plain sight. And keep in mind, this music video dropped on May 27th, 2021. Which was 1 year before his actual death, where he supposedly died, right? So this was predictive programming to the max. I mean, it doesn't get any more blatant than this. If you guys still believe celebrities are real, you really need to question, why would this guy fake his death in a music video, and then 1 year later, he supposedly dies? He even did predictive programming in 2019 when there was a death hoax rumor, and here's the article on top. It says, PnB Rock death hoax. Another day, another death hoax. And then PnB Rock responded to this and he said, I'm not dead, B, I'm big up. So he's admitting he's alive. And even though he's referencing the death hoax in this tweet, it's still a reference to the fact that he's alive right now as other characters, because he knew he was going to fake his death 3 years after this tweet. So it's like he admitted the truth before it actually happened. So now let's get into his other characters. His most obvious other character is Nipsey Hussle's brother, Blacc Sam. As you can see, they have the same head shape, the same chin, the same jawline, the same nose, the same mouth. Everything about these characters is the same. This one is very obvious, and he even has 4 interviews talking about Nipsey Hussle, which is a huge connection considering that he's Nipsey Hussle's brother. Check this out.
How did the death of Nipsey Hussle affect you?
Oh man, you know, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying, because I just lost somebody personal not too long ago. You know, one of my young homies got shot 19 times.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that.
2 weeks later, a week later, the Nipsey is like, damn, I had a personal relationship with Nipsey. It wasn't like I know him off Instagram or like, so, you know, I shed my tears and I just prayed for his family, you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
yeah, me
personally, like, I ain't saying it like it's like a great thing or nothing like that, but his legacy gonna live on forever, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
I feel like
now more than ever,
he opened a lot of eyes, you know what I'm saying? And people more like trying to get their together right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad that it takes for stuff like that to happen, but you know, this is life, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't lost so many of the greats. This is the timing, you know what I'm saying? It's just not a good time right now.
I even go cap. The whole planet is sad right now, bro. The world is as a whole, you know what I'm saying? We sad. You know, Nipsey just died. It ain't right now. He was a genuinely like real ass person. You feel me? He was a good ass person. And when he got taken away, it was just like, damn. Now everybody get to see that. You feel me? It take for to die or go through some hardships for people to like zoom in on your life and like look at your more. Like, you know, they say they only love you when you dead or you gone. You feel me? Like, that's really how it is. Like, damn, they took another one of the greats.
I'm also here with Mr. PnB Rock. How you feeling?
Oh yeah, yo, it's cooking out here. But you know, we blessed. We on the Nipsey blue carpet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, that Nipsey blue. So, other than the Nipsey tribute,
Nipsey blue strips.
It's y'all new 93.7 The Beats. I wish y'all could see it. Man, I got PnB Rock in here holding up the marathon flag. Yes, it continues in LA.
Reps in peace to the brother Nipsey. You know
yes, what I'm Nip. The marathon continues.
These Nipsey blues.
And then he has this other interview where he says he doesn't have security. And this is very similar to Nipsey Hussle, because if you guys remember, Nipsey Hussle supposedly died because he didn't have security that day. So this is a huge connection.
It's like, damn, bro, you just came out here like it was just me and him. Me and him went to the projects. He like, bro, like, you ain't got no security and none of that. And it's like, bro, I got security, but I don't got security. You feel me? Like, I be on my shit too. You feel me? So I be on angles. I'm already watching everything that's going on, so it's gonna be kind of hard for you to get me, because I used to do the same.
Also keep in mind this tweet was in 2019, which was 8 months after Nipsey Hussle faked his death, which is a connection to his other character, Nipsey Hussle's brother. Another connection is the fact that Nipsey Hussle is a Crip. As you can see, he wears blue a lot, and PnB Rock has many pictures wearing blue, just like Nipsey Hussle, and he's even throwing up gang signs right here, and here he is wearing blue again. And he has many pictures doing symbolism. Here he is doing symbolism in plain sight. Also notice how he has the word star tatted on his hand, and he also wore the star ring. There's been many death fakers that wear that star ring. And notice that he even has a star tatted on his ring finger. Another connection between Nipsey Hussle and PnB Rock is the fact that he literally has an unreleased song with Nipsey Hussle. And I can't play it for you guys because of copyright, but here's a screenshot of the video of him playing his unreleased song with Nipsey Hussle. So there's just so many connections and proof that PnB Rock is Nipsey Hussle's brother. And if you guys are interested in watching my video about Nipsey Hussle, the link is in the description, because I exposed all of his characters in this video right here. So now let's get into all of the other characters that PnB Rock has. PnB Rock is a mixture of Roman Reigns and Sonny Digital. And me and Divine Sade found out that he's also mixed with Nipsey Hussle's brother. As you guys can see, he looks a lot like him right here. So PnB Rock is a very mixed character. You know, like I mentioned in my Nardo Wig video, a lot of these younger celebrities are very mixed with multiple characters. So Nipsey's brother's name is Blacc Sam. That's what everybody knows him by. And he spells it with 2 C's on purpose because obviously the surface level is because he's a Crip, but the real reason behind it is because of the gematria. So Blacc with 2 C's equals 21 and 12. And then Sam equals 21. And PnB Rock died September 12. And keep in mind, he died in LA. And Nipsey Hussle's brother is from LA. So I just thought it was interesting that his name equals 12 and 21. And PnB Rock dies on the 12th of September. So that's a major connection right there. And then Murda also equals 21. And Murda is a song that the game did like 4 or 5 years ago, and a lot of articles are talking about it because apparently the game song Murda eerily predicted PnB Rock's murder in Roscoe. And it's not that he predicted it, it's that he did predictive programming so that when it happens, people accept it and people won't question it. So on the song's 3rd verse, game raps, when you eat at Roscoe's, watch out for the chain snatchers, take it off slow or you might get killed. So that's the predictive programming that the game did, because he mentioned Roscoe's and PnB Rock ended up dying at Roscoe's. But all of this is scripted because, like I said, he faked his death on September 12th, and the song Murda equals 21 in gematria. And by the way, I made a video on the game, so make sure you guys go check that out. The link is in the description below. And also Murda equals 33, just like Blacc and Sam. And Masonry equals 33 as well. So now let's talk about another person that's connected to PnB Rock's death, because there's so many things that were connected to this date. So PnB Rock died on Paul Walker's birthday. So this brings in a lot more connections because PnB, Paul, and Dead all equal 14 in the same cipher. And then Murder, PnB Rock, and Walker all equal 38 in the same cipher again. So obviously both of these characters were very scripted. And let me know if you guys want me to make a video on Paul Walker, because his death was extremely scripted. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that. But anyways, moving along. Now let's talk about Tupac, because he's also very connected to both of these characters, because he died on September 13th, which is 1 day after PnB Rock's death and Paul Walker's birthday. So all 3 of these characters are very connected due to these dates. And as you guys can see, Paul Walker and Tupac are doing the same symbolism right here. And Paul Walker was 40 years old when he faked his death, and Tupac Shakur equals 40. So all 3 of these characters' deaths were very scripted. And while I was doing research for this, I noticed that Tupac faked his death on September 13th, right? And Tupac equals 13. So that shows how scripted his death was. So on December 11th, 2019, there was this article that somebody made where they said PnB Rock died, right? And obviously it was fake. So there was these articles that were made that say PnB Rock death hoax. And what I find interesting about this is PnB Rock actually responded to these claims that he was dead. As you guys can see, his tweet is at the bottom and he said, "I ain't dead, I'm big up." He ended up dying on September 12th, 2022. So this was 3 years before he died. And also his birthday is December 9th. So his birthday and his death date are the same numbers, just reversed, because his birthday is 12/9 and then his death date is 9/12. So he made this tweet 2 days after his birthday, which means whoever started the rumor that he was dead was actually doing predictive programming, because they did it around his birthday. And they do this all the time, man. They'll say that a celebrity's dead and then years later that celebrity will end up dying. And it's all predictive programming. If you guys don't know what predictive programming is, it basically means that they put something out in the media and then years later it ends up happening. And they do this to condition your mind so that when it actually happens, you'll accept it, because subconsciously you already remember this happening. So yeah, I just found it very interesting that his death was actually foreshadowed in 2019. And the fact that his tweet is still up here goes to show that they're not trying to hide anything. But moving along, another thing I want to talk about is the fact that he died at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles, right? And his girlfriend posted this and she put the location. And obviously none of this is real. They did this just for the media so that they can have a story to run with. But all of this is scripted. Because do you guys really think it's a coincidence that he was eating chicken before he died? And then when he died, all of these news articles came out and they were all using this picture of PnB Rock. And if you look closely at this picture, not only is he doing symbolism right here, but there's even a chicken on his shirt. So they're letting us know in plain sight that all of this is scripted and that it's a big joke. Because why out of all the pictures, they chose one where he's doing symbolism and where he has a chicken on his shirt. And here's another picture of that same day where you can see the chicken on his shirt. And I also found it interesting that this article in particular only showed his shirt. You know what I mean? Like his face is not even on the thumbnail of this article. They just showed the shirt. They made a complete mockery out of this situation. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow me on Instagram. The link's in the description. Also, be sure to subscribe to my Patreon. We drop so many new videos on there. So if you're interested in all these videos and our ebooks, be sure to join our Patreon. The link's in the description. We also have a troll-free group chat where you can talk to like-minded individuals who understand the truth. And if you subscribe to our Patreon, you can also schedule a call with me and ask me any questions that you like. So if you're interested in that, join our Patreon. The link's in the description. And message me on there and we can schedule a call. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out.